Yours is far more stylish.
Do not come for my cane.
Oh, hello. I said that I was gonna rapid fire these edits, and that last episode took me almost 3 hours. I have been almost reacting for 3 hours, almost been editing for 6. Can't feel my knees from sitting so long. We're gonna persist. We're gonna carry on, Cocoa Bean. Hi dolls, welcome back, and if you are new, hello, my name is Jessie, this is Bean, and today we are going to react to Season 3, Episode 7, Part 2 of Bridgerton. Did I say that right? Oh my god, I really need sleep. Season 3, Episode 7, Part 2 of Bridgerton. Joining of Hands. Colin knows. Colin freaking knows. Coco's in such shock she's leaving. I cannot believe that we already have Colin finding out. I really thought that this was going to be saved for maybe this episode or like right before the end of the last episode, but he knows. I am here for the drama. I cannot wait to see what happens next. Just come clean. Just say it. Just get it over with and see what happens. Let's jump in, but before we do, don't forget to like or dislike if you do not like what you see, but comment down below. Let me know why. Subscribe if you haven't yet. We do fun things here. Ring the link bell to be notified when I upload new videos, and don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. It is $5 a month. It's only $1.25 a week. It is all of my unedited reactions of everything that we do on YouTube. In addition to more, don't forget to follow us on all social media at @star_chef_productions or JessieDobbie for Twitter. Link is in the description below for the Redbubble and TeePublic pages, where you can find awesome merch that our brother Ray has created for the different reactions that Jay and I do. Jay texted me and was like, hey, I'm coming back from the movies. Are you and Robbie going out tonight? You know that Bridgerton dropped. I told you this. No, I am not going out. It is Season 3, Part 2, Episode 7 of Bridgerton, Joining of Hands. Cocoa Bean? Coco said she is mad that Queen Charlotte has only puppies. She would like to know where the kitties are.
Lady Whistledown, all along.
Oh my god, just submit it.
The lies.
Oh.
I blamed myself, undeserving of your love, but you are the one that is at fault. I will never forgive you.
That's not true. Go after him. Oh, she's frozen. The carriage guys are like,
if you thought that
it's
revealing
Cressida.
my true identity... Can we read it? No.
Gonna have to get it
It
from
is
the trash
known
bin
that
like
Lady
usual, Hyacinth.
Violet may be of dubious parentage.
The lies she writes.
Whoa!
Another Whistledown.
It seems
Puppies.
someone has been impersonating desperation
Ooh.
for a day off. I suppose I just did. Always paying attention.
Oh, Cressida is
until Aunt
done.
Joanna arrives.
Mom's like, I'm not going down with you. I feel bad for Cressida, I do, but that was horrible what she wrote about the Bridgertons. Just because somebody is trying to be a good person or wants to be a good person does not excuse all of the terrible things that they had done in the past. She never apologized to Penelope for any of that, and she very quickly reverted. And I know she was cornered, but accusing Vi? Where's Dablé?
Every eye in the town focused on you.
So we didn't tell Mom yet, huh?
Prudence has not called me a blinkered.
It's like, I want my spot back.
He does not swat it away with near the same gusto.
I cannot help you with this, Ben. I am so grateful for everything you've done for me.
You were also involved this time, Eloise. Let's not say we're in the middle here. You were involved this time. You supported the article being written, so maybe put in a good word for her.
I wish you luck.
So now that your name's cleared, Eloise, let's stay out of it. Okay.
Lady Whistledown decided to publish all of that cowper chit.
Crisis averted, no
Of that what?
Cowper chit.
Cowper chits?
Crisis averted, no doubt.
Have done nothing wrong. We are always trying.
You do not sound like yourself.
Nah.
Something you and your brother have in common is a very kind urge. My care for you is not contingent on your aid. I am here for you, Agatha, always.
She knows that, but it is important to say.
Thank you, Violet. That means a great deal to me.
Violet deserves happiness. Agatha, have a conversation.
How long have you known? You should have told me yourself.
And you should have told me you were in love with my best friend before you tripped into the drawing room engaged. Too broken-hearted to speak of it.
Just click to him why she's been acting the way she has.
Are you forgetting what she wrote about me at the start of the season?
That was not so good.
Have you already forgiven her?
I want to. Do you think you can?
It is painful to know that the person you love wrote that about you.
Do you think it too small?
How many people?
Oh my god, that
know
might
about
be my
it?
favorite Penelope
Well,
dress. Are we still doing this?
At least look at me.
I am a man of honor. Perhaps that was another part of your planned entrapment.
Oh, you just don't want to call it off. Don't bull.
I love you.
Are you going to stop publishing?
I do not know.
I thought she was gonna be like, if you want me to. Oh my gosh, they look miserable. Colin just doesn't want to call off the wedding because he loves her.
Caught, as it were.
I mean, you weren't really hiding very well.
Situation, exactly.
The two of you shared a
Moment.
Never felt tempted before.
There's so much in society that is unnatural.
Yeah.
But a feeling between two people, whatever their sex, is the most natural thing in the world.
Aww. You could see he's like really happy. It's just, it's so unreal to him.
Lord Anderson has come to call.
Get the out of here. You watching those lips, Vi?
Explore something together.
I want this for Violet. I really do. But I think it's a little of him to not try and fix things or mend things with Agatha before he asked her this, knowing that Agatha is in pain and this is a dear friend of hers.
I am not uninterested in exploration. I am not the only one whose affairs need ordering.
It's my girl. She's like, fix your and then we can talk.
Has threatened to send me to the countryside if I intervene. Could we not have picked another
so
family?
she didn't want to do it.
Bringing them down a peg. Why is that your concern now?
Because it didn't work, you dumb
Wrong to turn on Eloise. She is the one person who's ever shown me true friendship.
She's every person for themselves, especially amongst women.
Why would...
Yes.
Women uplifting women here.
Our mother adores you, but our mother also has an obsession with great love stories.
Declare yourself. Throw rocks at Francesca's window tonight.
I could see him like throwing a brick by accident, being like, whoops.
The night before your wedding,
God, I can't believe
Maybe
it's the
Colin
night
found out.
before.
you have made some ill-considered choices in your time.
We all
You're
have.
a girl who did not know her own power.
Does that justify it?
No, be true to one's choices and look forward.
What are you doing out here? No, in fact, do not answer that.
All alone the night before our wedding.
I like how she
I
jumped
realised
up
how
on the
much
ledge
damage I
to be
had done.
even
I am
with him.
So sorry.
You should have told me to my face.
I know.
After what you've written about me this year.
Let's also not forget that, Colin, you said, I would never imagine courting Penelope to all of your friends like a piece of shit. I remember that.
It's you.
That's all we really have, though, Penelope.
Kind. I do not need to hide behind Whistledown anymore, but I am not saying there is not any value in it.
You're putting yourself in danger.
I can take care of myself.
Then what good am I to you?
Colin, I love you. I love you.
Isn't that enough? Kiss her! Guys, not in the streets. Genevieve's like, what the f are you doing out there? Go home. Teary-eyed to, like, get a room or a carriage. I'm content with that. The passion and the love is still there. They're just both really hurt, which is understandable.
Oh, what am I? Chopped liver?
He walks right past.
What is
Kate,
going on
you
with
start.
Penelope?
You think our marriage is perfect?
Was it not?
It took us time to get here.
Yes.
Every one of us has secrets or have made mistakes once or twice in our lives.
Marriage takes hard work.
Yeah, Kate, give it to him.
Our marriage is not hard work.
You are wearisome
Oh
tonight.
my god, Anthony, go in the other room. It's so cute.
3 raw eggs in the morning.
Kate gives this like meaningful, love-filled advice, and Anthony's like, 3 raw eggs in the morning.
I was 10 years old.
Oh
All I knew of
God.
the world outside our home was that it was dangerous for a young lady.
He
Heard
looked
you
up
make
to
comments
her.
disparaging the girl you once were. You had something in you all along, a kind of courage I never dreamed of having.
Why did you never tell me any of that?
I was afraid of you.
Afraid of you. Stylish.
Do not come for my cane.
Nicely done. Perfect, Marcus. That was exactly what she needed to hear. Also, 10 years old, Agatha. 10 years old. He was 10. Come on, girl. Give him some slack.
I suppose you got all the good joints in the family.
He looks like such like a
I
little
do need to
boy
speak to the
standing in
footman.
front of
They
her,
need to
even though he's so
mind the
tall.
visitors.
Yay! Now we can have a Vi romance. Sorry, I called you a Marcus. You're not. I hate this for her. This is supposed to be so happy. Prudence. I wish I had that job. I just want to stand there and hold a puppy. Uh-oh. Why'd she look like that? She recognized something. She thought of something. And it was all yellow. Penelope looks amazing in yellow. Is he gonna smile and make her feel better and like it's the right thing that we're doing? Yeah, she looks gorgeous, right? Oh, the arches. Oh, I thought she was gonna run. I was like, no. I love weddings.
I, Colin Bridgerton.
I, Penelope Featherington.
Joining of hands, I now pronounce that they be man and wife.
Yay! Oh, so you can be mad at each other, but not right now.
Congratulations, Penelope.
You should be pregnant 24/7. You're so nice.
I'd like to say how you really feel now.
Here's how I really feel.
Philip is like, I'm not saying.
Making peace is a relief.
Simply tears at losing another friend to marriage. Maybe it was dust.
The friendship you have with Penelope is a lucky thing.
A lot of dust in here too.
Eloise wants to forgive her. She's just struggling with that. Ooh, is she booking it?
Your tea, miss. I need your help.
I know you hate my father just as much as I do. You've got it. He's terrible to everyone.
Mr. and Mrs. Mondridge.
Yes.
The last letter from Edwina.
What was that?
Waiting when we return.
Edwina!
Meeting with him. Oh, charming our town in India is.
You should go.
In fact, I should like to see it soon.
One day,
We will have time to prepare for the birth there.
she would be missing the birth of her grandchild.
Our child.
She's got other grandchildren. It's
And we will
fine.
return.
She'll see it eventually. I love Kate and Anthony so much because they bring out such goodness in each other. They have to do that now because if you keep saying one day, fantastic series over on Patreon, fully unedited. If you keep saying one day and pushing things off, you're never gonna do it. Or it's gonna get to a point where once you finally get to do it, it's not gonna be what it meant to you originally. If they do it now, then like he said, they could plan for the birth there. But if they say, oh, we'll wait until we have the kid. Oh, we'll wait until the kid gets a little older. Oh, well, maybe now I'm pregnant again. You're never going to go. You're never going to do it. So I love that they make those impulse decisions based off of their hearts.
Could we... I've spent so long clinging to walls like this.
When you propose, we go.
To the centre.
There's music. Dance.
But I should like to dance with my husband.
I'm in the room, it's typical Tuesday night. Ara's sweatshirt in the mail, I got it on sale, and it didn't come yet. This is like the perfect song for them. No, this is their moment, go away. John, ask her to dance.
Both be more bold in declaring ourselves.
Are we gonna ask Vi to
Oh,
dance?
Lord Anderson, quite beautiful.
No, not them.
Anthony's like, no, mommy, over there, my mommy. You belong with me.
Her Majesty the Queen.
Oh my god, 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 what does she know? What does she know? That is
Your
gorgeous. She thinks it's Featherington?
Everyone who
thinks
is
it's
not
Portia?
a Bridgerton may go. Now.
Penelope's Bridgerton now. Penelope, you stay. Actually, you go. Leave, Penelope. No, leave.
You are Bridgerton now.
I don't want to be. Oh.
I bear the secret.
Oh, she's engaged.
You?
I have been humbled by your Majesty's interest in my prospects.
I get this like,
Perhaps so much
sweet
so that I have
child.
not been bold
That's
enough
not
in
what she's
declaring
talking about.
myself your Majesty's blessing, of course.
Mommy.
You do not need my blessing to marry. I speak of Whistledown. I know she is in this room. Publishes lies about this very family. Suddenly Whistledown rushes to print. Suspected what Miss Cowper intended to publish.
Good thinking, because it's true.
I assure you, if such a thing were happening in my home, I would know of it.
Agatha's like, I'm just sitting back watching the show.
Hold your tongue another night. I shall loosen it soon enough.
Oh my god, things were going so well. Giving it
But
up.
it is time for you to give up your Colin. This lie will hang over all of us.
Have nowhere in the world you can truly be yourself. You cannot possibly know because you are not a woman. You have the choice to be
Amen,
any kind
sister.
of person you wish to be. I am Whistledown. I will not change that.
I cannot accept that.
Well, you have to. She's your wife now.
I shall sleep on the sofa tonight.
Is that how that
find that
originated?
carriage.
Sleeping on the sofa? Go to her. Yes, go to your friend.
It will be all right. It will.
It pisses me off that Colin hasn't asked her once why she started it or like what it means to her.
Pleasant to see you again. Nice to see both of you.
And?
I'm here. He just like pushes Paul away. Ooh, that sigh of relief. Get it, Benedict. I just hope it's safe. I hope it's not a setup. I hope this is legit. Where's she gonna go?
I'm here for my payment.
No, Whistledown's were printed here.
I've already tried 3 other printers. Surely there cannot be so many more.
My boss at the last place that I worked used to print for her. Said that she was a redhead, though.
Oh.
No. Oh, no. We gotta have a villain, and they're making it Cressida. Whew, everybody exhale. All right, there you have it. Episode 7, Joining of Hands. Fantastic episode. Oh my gosh. These 3 episodes have packed such a damn punch. I feel like it could be its own season, like just these 4, because we haven't even watched the 4th one yet. Just the 3 that we saw. Like, oh my gosh. So it is the wedding day. It is the night before and then the wedding day. And I am so thrilled that they were both happy and smiling. And when she walks out, he smiles and nods, and she nods, because I'm like, if they go into this, like, clearly we all know, I feel, that they both love each other, right? They both care about each other. They both love each other deeply. It's just that they're fighting a significant battle right now, but they're fighting. But that doesn't take away from the fact that they love each other and they do want to be with each other. He's over here like, I'm a man of honor and I gave my word, so I have to go through this wedding. No, you love her. That's why you're going through with it. Just that little nod and the smiles and the sweet embrace and the kiss and everything, that, like, I feel good about that. That feels good. You only get one wedding day with the person that you truly love. To have that ruined because of this argument would have been really, really upsetting. We have this beautiful dance to Tay Tay, and it's so wonderful, and then the party is crashed by Queen Charlotte. This is really smart. She gets tipped off by the fact that Whistledown jumped into writing an article based off of Cressida bashing the Bridgertons. This is the thing, though. Cressida's article came out not too long before Whistledown's. So Whistledown, well, I guess that's the point, Jess. How would they have known that Cressida was going to write about the Bridgertons? But that's her whole point. You jumped on it because you knew someone like Cressida would probably write about the Bridgertons. What's sad, though, is that we know that Cressida is like, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. Why did we have to write about the Bridgertons? Couldn't we have picked another family? It was her mother. But she did go along with it, and she took credit for it. And again, yes, she is stuck. She is in the position where she felt like she was cornered and she had to. But the facts of the matter is that doesn't justify it, right? We had the talk with Genevieve and Penelope, where Genevieve's like, hey, we've all made mistakes. We've all made some choice decisions in our lives. We just have to look forward and move forward. And Penelope's like, yeah, but does that justify it? And she says, no. But you move forward in a positive way, in a positive direction that will make you a better person and have people see that you are being a better person. Cressida doesn't do that. And yes, it is extremely difficult for her to do that. So what I'm hoping now is in this last scene here, where we have her escaping from the house, which, good job, girl, smart, going to all the printers, trying to figure out information on where Whistledown is printing and who she is. We find this boy. I thought it was going to be Theo for a second. I was like, oh my God. We find this boy who says, my boss that used to work at the last printer where she printed at said that she was a redhead. There are not that many redheads, okay? There are not that many redheads around. And obviously, we know that Cressida and Penelope have had a history. So, of course, her brain is immediately going to go to Penelope, I would assume. My thing is Cressida gonna go to her and start a war, threaten her? Or is Cressida gonna go to her and be like, I want to make peace, help me with my situation by using the power of Whistledown? I hope it's the latter, because we need a villain, right? We need a villain in this show, and it has been Cressida, and it has been for a while, and we've had some awesome character growth within her. We've seen that she does want to change. We've seen that she can be loyal. She was a good friend to Eloise. We see that she is a poor girl that is stuck in this abusive household, feeling like she is alone, feeling like she is no one, feeling shame. So what did Penelope say in the last episode? She wanted to start using Whistledown as a voice for the voiceless. Let's use it as a voice for Cressida. I'm hoping. Maybe at first she's going to go and threaten her, and then Eloise is going to be like, I know this isn't you. I know this isn't what you want. And then she'll apologize to Penelope, and they can do good with it. This is my theory, and this is what I'm hoping. Because I really don't want to start hating Cressida again. Like, they're making us feel such sympathy for her, rightfully so. I don't want another excuse to not like her and to make her the villain again. I love the scene with Penelope and Colin in the street. And I mentioned this in the last episode, how the height difference was, like, we all notice it and we all realize that it's existing. But that shot specifically that I pointed out in the last episode was so significantly different that they had to have done it on purpose, right? In this scene, we get Penelope jumping up on the ledge here to make herself even with Colin. Eye to eye level, we are on the same even platform. And then what does Colin do? He jumps up on there to tower kind of over her to get the upper hand and look down on her. I love the way that scene was filmed. I love that they were, fighting. I love you. That's it. That should be enough. I love you. We can argue and fight until we're blue in the face. If you want to do that, that's fine. But I love you. The fact of the matter is, I love you. That's why I'm never going to be unfaithful to you. That's why I'm always going to be loyal to you. That's why I'm apologizing for all of this stupid that I know was stupid. I'm sorry. I love you. Please forgive me. And they both feel that. And they both tell and they both know that that is what they feel. Now their issue is, because they both understand that and they know that they belong together, what is the next step in their relationship if it means that Lady Whistledown is going to exist? Because now it's not just Lady Whistledown and, there's stuff that happened in the past. It's the quite literal threat of Queen Charlotte exposing Whistledown and trying to take down the Bridgerton family. So now we not only have the threat of Penelope and the threat of Colin being involved with Penelope, but we have his whole entire family being at risk. As he said, she's always going to be watching us. She's always going to be looming over our heads. How are you going to get away with publishing? Now, I said this in the reaction. This is what pisses me off. If you truly love Penelope, you would have a conversation with her about what this truly means to her. Now, I know that there are a lot of emotions going on right now. There are a lot of things being found out. It's a lot to have piled on you all at once. He's like, I didn't know you were a published writer and you're trying to talk to me about my writing and you wrote all these evil things about me at the beginning of the season and you disgraced my family and you hurt Eloise and you hurt Marina and all of boom. But it's so much stuff. But now that we've gotten all that word vomit out and we're starting to process things, yes, this Queen Charlotte threat is very scary, but maybe let's have a conversation about why Penelope doesn't want to give it up. Because Penelope is a pretty understanding person. She's pretty sweet. She's pretty fucking smart. Let's have that conversation. And I think that's what she was trying to do here at the end, where you will never understand because you're not a woman. You don't understand that we have to hide parts of ourselves. The conversation that Portia had with her about women don't have dreams. We have husbands. It's something that Penelope can never quite grasp. And she uses Whistledown as her outlet. So you want me to be this perfect little wife in front of everybody? That's fine. But then I need this to release everything else that I want to release into the world. And Colin needs to understand that. And I feel like he will learn to. But it is a scary threat of how are you going to publish? How are you going to publish? How are you going to get it out if Queen Charlotte is constantly on your case, constantly watching you? Because she now knows it's one of the Bridgertons. She now knows, or she feels very strongly that it's one of the girls. So it's I'm fairly certain she would believe it's not Kate and Violet. So she would either think that it's Hyacinth, which Hyacinth is young. It probably isn't her. Eloise, who she already was going to accuse, but has proven that it's not her, which is how that whole thing happened with Penelope writing about Eloise and exposing her. So she's already proven that it's not Eloise or Francesca. It's got to be Francesca or Penelope, you know? So it's singling out those two people. All she has to do is be like, hire guards, watch them for the rest of their lives until they screw up. So I see what Colin's saying, where it's like, how are you even going to do this? But I see what Penelope's saying, where it's like, we're not there yet. I'm still on, I'm going to do it. Then we'll have that conversation. We'll figure out a safe way, but like, you can't tell me not to do it. So I don't know. I cannot wait to see this next episode to see what they have to say. Colin's sleeping on the couch tonight, but that was a damn good ending there. Aside from that, we have Eloise running up to Penelope and hugging her, saying it's going to be all right. We know that Eloise wants to mend things with her. She said it to Colin. I want to. Do you think you have it in your heart to? It's very frustrating that, I've said this multiple times this season, Eloise completely disregards all of the things that Cressida did. Terrible, horrible, awful things. And was her friend, and then was a really friend to her, but was her friend, but couldn't find her in her heart to forgive Penelope. And I understand that she couldn't because Penelope was her best friend. She felt so hurt, but that also should be a reason why she should be able to forgive her. So I think they have at this point with that hug at the end. Prudence being kind to Penelope was so sweet. Like, tell me what you really want to say now. And she's like, that is what I really want to say. Philip is just like, That was a really sweet moment, because I don't think we've ever once in the entire series seen Philippa or Prudence ever be kind to Penelope. So I loved that. Portia just being happy in general is like the shock of a lifetime. So that's nice. I was literally saying in the first episode, she's never happy. Now she's like rainbows, which is nice. Marcus has a conversation with Agatha, and I love it. He says all the right things. I'm starting to lose my voice. He perfectly says everything that he wants to say, everything that she needs to hear, and he means it. And she could see that it's true and that it's coming from the heart. And he says, I was 10, Agatha. And I'm like, oh, he was 10, Agatha, come on. He's like, all I knew about the world was that it was a dangerous place for women to be in. And he thought that he was doing the right thing. So he must have told his dad, like, Agatha's trying to escape. And she was like, you little why'd you do that? And he's like, I thought it was dangerous for you. I didn't know. I wanted to get you to stay. And then he says that he looks up to her. She also frightens him, which is how she likes it. And they fix things, and he makes fun of her cane. But I love it. She's like, don't you come for my cane. I love that they have mended things, because I feel like they are both two very strong people that love each other, that need each other. They're family, they're siblings, and I am so happy to see that he's probably going to be around for a while now, because he says to Violet, would you be open to this? And she says, yes, if all my prospects are in order. And then at the end here, they're like, mine are yours. Yeah, mine are yours. Okay, cool. Let's do it. So I can't wait to see Violet in love. Every time she sees him and looks at him, she just like smiles and glows. Unless she's looking at his lips, then she's just like stuck in a coma. Oh, what was the deal with Will and Alice? So this person who we didn't see the face of, so I don't know who it was, walks up to Will and Alice, and he's like, Mr. and Mrs. Mondrich? And they're like, yes. And then that was it. So what the hell's going on there? I really hope, I've been saying it the whole season, I feel like I'm jinxing it. I really hope that it's nothing bad, because I love them, and I think that they're so sweet, and they're such good people, and to have them be given all of this stuff, and this new life, and haven't just given up their old one, it would really be heartbreaking to see them lose it all. Francesca and John are debuting themselves here at the wedding. The brothers give some good advice to John, and they're like, hey, you gotta be bold. Our mom doesn't not like you, but you gotta be bold. You gotta do something super romantic. And so he asks her to dance. Let's both be bold together. Francesca comes. I thought that was so cute too. She's like, I have the secret. And she's like, girl, I don't give a shit about your engagement. She's like, it's pretty obvious, Francesca. You have my blessing. It's fine. So they're good to go. They can come out with their engagement now. I love them. I can't wait to see more from their story. I think they're so cute. And we get an update on Edwina from Kate. She's very happy in India. And we have Kate and Anthony going to check it out. I love this, and I said this in the reaction. I won't go into it too much more, but I love that they feed off of each other's passions and happiness and love. And the second that he sees in Kate's face, like, oh, I would love to go back home and just see my sister and be there and show you all these different places. And he's like, I would love to see it. Let's do it. We're doing it. I love that. And then last but not least, we have Benedict. Benedict finally makes the decision to go to Tilly and Paul. He has a conversation with Tilly, and Tilly's like, we are told in this kind of society to find a suitor, to marry them, to live our lives, and that's that. But there are so many other things in the world that maybe aren't correct in society, but who determines that? Who says that's okay? And it really gets him thinking, like, hey, she's right. I know that I've explored before and that I've enjoyed it and that I've had these curiosities and I have had to suppress them because of the surrounding people. But now I have this person in front of me who's telling me it's okay, who's telling me it's safe, who's telling me that all of these feelings that I have been having are valid and plausible emotions. So why not? Let's give it a go. Now again, I'm going to say it one last time. I hope it's not a trap. I hope that it's safe. I hope it's okay. There's just something about Tilly that scares me a little bit, but I think that's the point of her character. She's a strong, independent, fierce woman. Don't mess with her. She said at the beginning, you should be afraid of me. So I am a little bit, but I like it. So he goes to them, and we have this passionate kiss and another passionate kiss, and there's passion and there's happiness, and I'm happy for him. Overall, fantastic episode. Oh my god, that was so good. I cannot wait to see what happens next. We have one more episode. Until the next reaction. So long, everyone. Try and make someone smile today. You never know when they might need it next. Bye.